Like right now, yay!
Great enthusiasm, people. Great. Fantastic. That was lovely.
Hey everybody, thank you for coming back for this week's Coffee with Kyan episode. I think today is a kind of an odd day. Lots of celebrations, but lots
I
of...
feel good.
You feel good?
Yeah. I'm looking at resumes right now. Okay, I feel awesome.
Oh yeah! So round of applause for us for sure. Today's Friday the 21st. We actually just celebrated our 1-year anniversary being in this office.
Yep.
And I know that our office manager, Kim, will probably be posting the video shortly afterwards as well about what we have done specifically, and then especially kind of a bittersweet. I think a lot of sweet moments of how much growth we have gone into.
Yeah.
Because last year when we first moved into this office specifically, I think we were sitting at head count of 16.
Yeah, about 50 or 15.
I think most people have met me talking about it. I keep bantering between the number 15 to 18. I couldn't remember how many people were actually sharing one bathroom. I just remember it was a lot from our old office. Yeah, so I think today, right now, our head count is at 33.
34 with 3 more starters.
3 more pending starts.
3 more pending.
33
no.
with
34 with 3 more pending starters.
33, because the magic number is...
That's right.
So,
That's right. That's
but hey,
right. That's right.
whoever that magic person you guys probably still lingering out there. But no, we can talk about head count all day long, but it really is about the people. It really is about the full 360 approach. How we do things are very, very different. So I thought that Melissa started kind of as my sidekick on Coffee with Kyan and helped me do a lot of stuff. And then we talk about this as being part of actually the Grind series, or one of the Coffee with Kyan 4 series, kind of more the day-to-day in recruitment and so on. Probably have Melissa. Can you tell us a little bit more about, you first started back in the first week of May.
Yeah, May 1st, exactly. Yeah.
So now almost 3 months in now.
Right.
What's your take about all the shenanigans?
Well, first and foremost, I definitely do. I am grateful for working with you and underneath you. I'm learning so much. So, yeah.
It's been fun.
And you haven't paid me to say that, so.
Hope Gary pays for it.
But no, I sincerely I'm sincerely enjoying the amount of growth I'm having, the level of business acumen that I'm learning, and the level of just really it takes a certain level of I can't say intellect, because intellect isn't the word, but it takes a certain type of individual with the right mindset, but that can apply the things and will be humble enough to go out and get things done, right? And I think the skill sets and having the tools behind that are automatically going to be awesome. But I love what I'm learning here so far, and I'm loving the growth. I mean, we hired 6 people total this month, 7 people total. 6 will be starting this month, 1 more starting next month. So hello, unnamed individual.
Please have to like and share so we can identify you.
Don't share.
Especially in July 4th and at the beginning of the month too.
Right.
And we just see that all these individuals, if I flip this camera around, you see that these people are working away. Some of them are actually working into business development already.
Right.
It's brilliant.
It is.
And then going back to you talking about personality, I think we say sometimes tenacity, sometimes about individuals that can have the perseverance. We can obviously put in all the subjective words to define what they are, who they are.
Right.
But ultimately, at the end of the day, is everybody's one of a kind. But
That's true.
in the sales element, there is that level of, I think, the efforts. I think kind of funny that we're learning through walking through a few of the motivation videos, starting in the week, talking about efforts.
That was great.
Because the success really comes from the effort that you put in.
That's true.
And then we can obviously talk about working smart versus working hard, or a combination of both. And then
You could
planning.
run around looking like a rabbit.
Or a chicken.
Or a chicken with your head cut off, and you could easily
Which I
do
still
that.
do.
Right. You can easily do that, but if you're not getting anything done and you're not being effective, what's the point? what is the point? So learning about that and just really applying yourself to work smart and not work hard. Well, you're working hard, but you're working smart too. You're not overworking yourself and getting to the point where you don't know how to balance the work-life area, and you look towards your job to help you balance that, when it's really a matter of you properly planning your day, properly planning what your week is going to look like, how you're going to attack the week, whether you have attainable goals for yourself and the like. So
exactly,
it boils down to that.
And make a big difference. Can you tell us a little bit more about your growth specifically? I think throughout the past 3 months, what it has been like. And then everybody who's watching this video, please tell us about how the sound quality is. I'm noticing the light's a little dark, so I'm gonna have you champagne it away and let me make a few adjustments.
So I think the growth so far, and as far as growth, you're talking about the growth we're having as a staff, because I can go on and on about that. But growth so far, I would say, look at that. There you go. It looks a lot better. I would say we started here, and how many people have we brought on?
How many have you brought on, actually? It's quite a bit.
I brought on?
Yeah.
We
roughly about 10 plus.
9 weeks, 10 hires.
Yeah.
10 hires.
Especially focusing back on you though, because you came in with a very different perspective.
Yes.
You came in like a sponge, just to learn anything possibly about talent acquisition, possibly about staffing, possibly about recruitment, possibly about meeting people, about learning people, about decoding people, about psychoanalyzing somebody is what do you want exactly, and then coming back into
it's all about knowing and reading people well. This position and what we do is always about what are they really saying? What is it that you really want? What is it? The broadcast has been paused.
We'll continue with it.
We'll continue on Facebook. But what do you really want? What are your actual goals? Because essentially, some people are out there. This is like, well, I just want a job.
Yeah.
That's fantastic, and I want to do what I can to help you. As far as me building my network on LinkedIn, I want to be able to help you. But essentially, is this the right opportunity for you? And yeah, so that's been really interesting, and I've learned. Oh my goodness! I remember 2 weeks ago, it kind of really clicked, and I really started going into having my own sense of style in terms of training someone, in terms of not training someone, but in terms of just guiding the conversation, right? Whereas you're asking someone about their future, their possibilities, and their opportunities, and really learning what they actually want. Because I can explain the position that we have here, I can explain the recruitment, the full desk recruitment consulting position, but if it's not what you really want, it's not what you're passionate about, it's you're not going to be happy. And that is my goal, to have you be happy in any situation. And
to help you paint that picture what it's like. Because we don't want to set you that expectation. It's kind of funny. We just had this conversation about the coming Monday with 2 new hires starting, about how to set that expectation. A lot of people they come into an environment that's frustrating, or I felt like this is where I've been put up. This is not the same company that I was set up for, but it's really as we're not giving that proper overview.
Right.
We're painting that picture. We're not. I don't want to say paint a picture. I just want to show you what the good and the bad, and ugly, what it's like. It's not going to be rainbows and sunshine, and guarantee you that. Especially in staffing, there's a lot of up and downs. There's a lot of crash and burns, and especially in the sales environment.
That's true.
In the especially agency side of things, there's very different. A lot of time we're trying to help people understand that, but they don't.
Yeah, they don't. They don't get it. It's kind of, it goes over their head sometimes.
And partially it's about your storytelling too.
That's true, and I think, and I had to learn that, because when I first started, it was kind of, I was soaking it up, as you said, I was a sponge, so I was soaking up what you were teaching me, how to be effective, and during that training session, how to hone in, because I came in with no experience at all. So you were really, it was almost like clay. You were forming me in terms
just
of
a fantastic personality. But the personality, the conversations, they gotta start. Well, not start. Actually, you already have a great start. Right. You're a natural talent. It's just a matter of putting the substance in there.
And that's what it was. And so it's just learning how to operate in that. So talking to the person, I was gung ho about, great, you want this opportunity? fantastic, great, just come in. But going down to after having the cancellations, after having the no call, no shows, after having and me sincerely worried about if people were hurt and them not coming up to the interviews, being burned a couple of times, I learned how to hone that into, okay, because if this is not something that someone really wants, they will go ahead and accept another opportunity, won't even get a chance to come in, and that's fine. You're going to want to be up for success, but that's why it's so important to be honest up front, and that's one of the things that I want to do about this company, and that's one thing that we're so good at it, you know, the 5 C's, and being credible and being honest of what we deliver and what we can deliver and what we can't, because if we can't help you succeed, if you want to take care of puppies, if you want to be if you want to open up a dog animal shelter and that is your passion and that's what you want to do in your life, by all means, I want to find that out. This is not a buffer job. This is not a buffer opportunity. Not here, not at this company. This is not a buffer opportunity. And so if that's something that you want, that's great. Let me see if I have a contact that maybe is opening up a pet store, Petco, or a franchise. Maybe you want to get into that. But
to know what you want,
to know what you want. And so many people don't. But I had to learn from that. You know, so knowing that the people that we've hired in here are people that actively and effectively, they really love recruitment, they love the process, and they want to grow their own skills. They want growth. They want that upward mobility, and that's one thing that we can offer.
I love that
in recruitment.
word today, upward mobility. I thought that was great. And this particular lady that we met today that talk so much. There's just so much passion behind it. You just see that right away from the get-go. I'm sorry, I was choking. I was chuckling earlier. I have that Sister Act 2 song and then stuck in the back of my hand. If you wanna be somebody,
if you wanna go somewhere, you better wake up and pay attention. Oh, come on, we're about to get a
complete
fire
butcher
started.
that.
Okay, yeah, just.
Well, actually, we promised Gary we won't sing again. Sorry, Jared.
Yeah.
So I think that there are lots of cool stuff, and I think everyone who's watching this episode specifically probably saw that we did a little different angle today.
Yes. So talk about this growth. There's something new behind us, specifically right there. We have, so I know the people that have been coming in and talking about, I was like, you know, what's over here will look exactly like over there, and that's over there. So this is the other side of our office. We had our old IKEA desk. Great story about that. We were able to really sell the IKEA desk to a fantastic company, that special needs company in Tucker, and they're expanding their office. So we actually donated some office supplies to them as well. It's free of charge. We didn't charge them for that, and they're amazing people. We got to meet some people at the facility that they work with. So thank you for your purchase. Thank you for allowing us to help you and assist you.
She passed on some of our old furnitures that, we talk about old, but we've only been in business a little over 3 years, 3.5 years.
Right.
And to partner to another company that looking to expand their wings and then started something amazing.
Doing something great, right? And they're working with special needs kids, and that's fantastic. So
it's very cool. And everybody see that it's a similar structure. We make the little tweak just based on, obviously it's all about modifying everything, make things work, make things happen. And then so we are ready for pretty much. This side, which I'm facing right now, most people have seen in the inner part of the office is completely maxed out right now. So as of Monday, we'll have 35 individual, specifically in the head count. I think that growing from Gary first started back in early 2014. I think we have a lot to show. And for all the UK folks that are watching us today too, is want to thank you for obviously your continued support. It's quite exciting, and I know that the folks that are coming here in early September, this will be a very different view and probably lots of new faces that you haven't met before.
Right. So we're excited about that.
And shall we talk a little bit more about the opportunities?
Oh, absolutely.
We got lots more opportunity for recruitment consultants. Several new markets we're looking to roll out.
We are.
If you're curious about what they are, please follow us on LinkedIn and also on our website as well. We'll gradually roll out based on the markets, our capability in looking at and the individuals that are coming on board. This is a lady you want to contact. to find out more about what we do, how we're doing things.
Saw me on the beginning of the video. I was already looking at resumes. So there's people that I'm going to call this afternoon and speak with. This 721. So there's a line of people that I'm going to contact. I didn't forget about you. I see your resume. If I believe that you're going to be a good fit, or if I can help you in any way, I'm going to contact you and talk and kind of converse. So.
Yeah. Absolutely. I think on the talent acquisition, training development side, I know that we have a lot of work ahead to do.
We do. We're
yeah, lots of exciting things. So yeah, so please, if you're in staffing and recruitment, we would love to talk to you and just learn more about what you're looking for specifically, and how if we have a common ground, if we have a common goal, or if this is the place that you can be the best that you can be. Let's strike up a conversation. Always ready to have a cup of coffee with you. So I want to thank you all for following us for the past 3.5 years, and celebrating this 1 year anniversry with us at this specific 4016 Flowers.
We had a
location.
party too, so this is some water.
Wait, we'll serve water and coffee at the party.
Kyan got me coffee. Coffee with Kyan.
Thank you, guys. We'll see you next week, 678-291-0081, and then we look forward to talking to you. Thank you.
Thank you. Hope you have a great weekend.